Hey everyone, we'll just see if what I do. Hey, good evening everybody. We're back on my original group page, Voices of Reform, which I started with FTR, and we have it back with our group. Tonight we are supposed to have Donnell as our guest tonight. He was on the other day. I'm not. He was supposed to call at 6, so I figured I'd just start off a little bit early and fill some of the good folks up with some of the issues that are happening. We just found out. Jerry Vaughn just told me that two Sellys died at Chillicothe. It must have been of the COVID um, virus. So we will be doing a protest on there a week from this coming Friday. Um, like we said, we'll go where needed. Um, and hopefully, our presence will help. This is real. The more I think of it, it is so wrong with what is happening. All the corruption within our prison system, our judicial system, our branches of government. And all we're asking for is for our people to be treated fair and get the proper medical and start releasing those that's been down for many years, um, instead of just keeping them locked up like they are nothing. We have 50,000 inmates incarcerated in Ohio. I think it's slightly under it now. I think it's like 48,000, 49,000. But either way, um, releasing only 130 was kind of a joke, Governor. You know, I'm not sure what the purpose of that was. Um, the deaths of these inmates are really on his hand because he had the opportunity to do something, and help the family members out. And he said no. And the bad thing is he believes everybody's guilty that's locked up. You could tell the way he talks. Um, and the people that work for him are very judgmental. Um, as many of you know that we have a bill that we're trying to get introduced on pro reform. Well, the news media came directly after me to destroy that bill. And who was the first person to unfriendly was the governor, his staff, Adam Miller from the west side of Columbus. And he is actually the first Democrat that I met that has been really judgmental. Um, I've met so many people in the past that was really outstanding people, and but we will be willing to help him out in any issues that he has. They've called us in the past to help find housing for people that are on the west side. That the people that get dropped, that get out of prison, they just drop them homeless. Um, it happens more often than not. Um, this is something that really needs a change. We need to, be good stewards of our time, our money, and our voting power. Don't vote a straight ticket. Don't vote all Republican. Don't vote all Democrat. Look at the candidate, because I guarantee you're going to find some decent ones on both sides. Um, I know some Republicans that are very much into prison reform, especially now, compared to before the situation came out with Shirley Smith when she left the parole board. Of course, after she lost her mayorship in South Euclid, you don't hear nothing from her anymore, and she actually unfriended me. And I was her biggest ally. But I've gotten several complaints from inmates in the past about how she treated them at the parole board. So I guess, now you cannot kind of understand with what is going on. Um, so I think we're on the right track. We just have a ways to go to be able to get what we need to get accomplished. Um, so the protest at Chillicothe will be a week from this coming Friday. I would think from 1 to 3 is what I'm thinking about, because we'll be there during shift change. And when we were up at Madison the other day, one CO yelled out, no, nobody's abusing those inmates here. We know better. And usually a person that gets that defensive, you just wonder. Then another CO, and those kids there, Candace had her kids there, he gave out the finger and said F you to everybody there. Really, that's a form of child abuse. So the behavior of those who are, working at these facilities needs to be adjusted. And really, they should be penalized for their behavior, and they should never disrespect any human life. That does not mean you don't have disciplinary procedures and so forth. You do. But you don't sit there and set people up. You don't try to make their lives miserable just because you can and you have that power, because you have that badge on you. Knowing it's not a metal badge anymore, it's a SODON badge. So I don't know if that makes any difference to them or not. But let's go over some of the other events. This coming Saturday, we will have a cookout at my house from 1 to 5 p.m. That's at 1141 Oakwood Avenue, Columbus, Ohio 43206. We ask people to bring their masks. You don't have to wear them while you eat, by the way. But when you come and get the food, yes, we're asking people to wear them. I just got out of the hospital. And I've been tested so many times. I'm negative on that, and I don't need to catch it. Then on August 22nd, from 3 to 6 p.m. on the corner of South High and State, our organization was asked to host Let Freedom Ring. That's a national movement, but we're going to handle it here in Ohio. We'll be on the corner of South High and State Street. We'll bring our microphone, megaphone, and speaker. We'll bring business cards, some bracelets. If you have literature, business cards, please feel free to pass them out. We need 5 speakers. I think we have 1. We will know shortly. So we'll find out. That there are some people that want to be kind of. I noticed that they're playing different events too, and they ask us to join them, but they won't attend our events. Well, I hate to tell you, unity means you work together. You don't push people over on the side. So it's kind of a unique on how we have arrived with a lot of our responsibilities. My intention, to be honest, when we started this new group was more or less going to be on parole reform, like I've always set out to do, and Beverly Seymour has worked with me on. But talking with Candace, Jerry, and several other people, there's a need when it comes to wrongful convictions. And even if it's all we can do is bring out awareness on it, that is something. And I'm hoping as we go on that in the future we'll be able to do a little bit more than that. Well, this is going to be a short one. We did postpone our wrongful conviction conference to November 21st. We have a October 15th We have the wrongful conviction protest um, uh, at the State House. I gotta find out what time that is. That'll be on the corner of State and South High as well. Let me see. Uh, let's see. I can't believe I can remember these things. But there's so many events going on. That's kind of 1 to 3 p.m. That's for 2 hours or longer, depending on. We have 31 people that said they're going to attend, and 20 that says maybe. So I think we're